everybody, it's Football here with John Montez, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine, and today we are back again. Arsenal versus Liverpool clash. This is massive game coming on Sunday, so get prepared for that game. I want to sit down in the comment section with prediction into that game. It's a massive game coming ahead this weekend. So we are going to look ahead into Arsenal versus Liverpool clash, and also something else I want to speak about, or I want to talk about in this video, will be the center of the focus, is Manchester United a must win against Burnley. Amorim has to win. He has no choice but to win. It's a breaking point for Amorim, and also it's a breaking point for Manchester United players. This one will determine, it seems like, if you ask me, it feels like they have to start a season versus Burnley. There is where we are going to start judging Rúben Amorim from. So we are going to look also into game week 3 prediction. We are going to try to predict game week 3 and see what will happen over the weekend. Also, I always say, before you, these are my opinions. It doesn't mean they have to be correct in terms of prediction. So I always advise you, don't bet with my prediction, because it's just what I enjoy doing. Sometimes I got it right, sometimes I get it wrong, but I will try to analyze those games and try to give you my prediction into this. So don't try, please, don't bet with them. So smash a like on the video, and by the way, if you know you are watching us for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Now, let us just dive directly into this. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Let me tell you, and I want to be honest with you, Liverpool are shaky. Liverpool are shaky. Anyone who has watched Liverpool in the last 2 games, they can testify what I'm saying. Liverpool have a good forward, but Liverpool lacks a proper defender. They concede more. And that is dangerous, especially when you play to Arsenal. And that is why I have a feeling that Arsenal might beat Liverpool. Not because Liverpool are not strong enough, not because Liverpool are not good enough, but because Liverpool concede a lot more than Arsenal. Arsenal don't concede no matter what. They try to defend. Their defense are really good. Their defense, their midfield are really good. Liverpool still have a loophole in their defense. Liverpool, if they are not careful, tomorrow Emirates, Arsenal might smash them. If you ask me, or if you're going into this game thinking that is going to be an easy game for Liverpool, because Liverpool has strong forward, I think you're lost into this, because Liverpool are going to see dust tomorrow. Arsenal are really good. They have a strong team. But there's some reservation into that opinion, because I can tell you, Arsenal also, they have been weakened. How? No Kai Havertz, no problem, because they have Gyökeres. There's no Saka. It's important to see how Arsenal are going to play without Saka this weekend, because we have to go and see new signings. Probably Eze coming in, or Madueke coming in as a replacement. So it's really important to see how those players are going to play and how they are going to turn up without Saka. It's a test for Arteta. It's a really big test of Arteta. I don't know the situation with Odegaard. I hope Odegaard is available for this game, because they really need him in that midfield. They really need him. I don't think Arsenal will be comfortable losing 2 players, or 2 strong players, or 2 first team players in this big day for them. It's a big clash. It's a big clash on Sunday, and they have to try and win it. It's a must win for Arteta somehow, because he feel like he needs to keep the pace. He needs to keep with momentum they have now. Losing to Liverpool, then without a game in the next 2 weeks, it feels like a long weekend, or it will feel like a long 2 weeks, especially when people are behind you. So both teams need a win. We have to agree with that. Both 2 teams need to win, and both 2 teams are currently in the position, or in their, if you look at their performance, or you look at the trend in between them, they have been good. They have been good. But if you ask me tomorrow, Liverpool might see dust tomorrow against Arsenal. I'm not saying Liverpool might they can break that defense. Liverpool have a forward that can break that defense. That is Ekitike, Salah, Gavan is back. I think Liverpool have a strong forward that can break that defense. But Arsenal literally are good defensively. They're good forward. They score goals. They create chances. They have Duncan Rice. So it's really, really important to see how that game is going to play out. But if you ask me, that game is not going to be a high-end game where we expect a lot of goals. So I will go with 1-0, probably with Arsenal 1-0 at home, or a draw. In my own opinion, in my own sense, I just feel like it's an Arsenal win or a draw. I don't see any chance of Liverpool winning that game. They are very shaky, in my honest opinion. Liverpool are very, very shaky, and probably if they don't sit well, if Arsenal score first tomorrow, if Arsenal get the first goal before Liverpool, then probably Liverpool will be in trouble. They will be in trouble to break that defense, to break that midfield. Liverpool will have to work extra hard to do something. So it's important to see how Slot will go to manage this game. It's important to see how Arteta is going to manage this game. But I feel Liverpool are shaky because I watched their game against Newcastle. They conceded. Their first game, I think they also conceded, if I'm not wrong. You see, I don't want to say things cannot change, but I feel Liverpool have so many open spaces to be exploited with any different team and can win that game, can win any game, can lose a game like that game against Newcastle. If Liverpool were not, or if the referee didn't add enough time, or the referee not intervene, if Liverpool won, if 11 minutes were not added, Liverpool was losing that game, or Liverpool were drawing that game with the 10 men of Newcastle. So I think Arsenal are going this one with the upper hands. If you ask me, Arsenal are going into this with the upper hands. But sometimes luck plays football. Liverpool might be lucky again because they have been lucky since the beginning of the season. So probably this game also they might be very, very lucky to win it. So I don't know what you guys think about that game, but that is my thought into this game. So I have a feeling that Arsenal are going to win this game. Let me see down in the comment section what you guys think. I will go with 1-0 Arsenal or 0-0. Let me see what you think. Let me see what you think. Second, Rúben Amorim must win against Burnley. I don't think it's just about Rúben Amorim alone. It's also about players. Performance really matters. It really matters to Manchester United fans. It really matters to Liverpool, to the Amorim, and it matters to everybody. The decision or the breaking point for Manchester United players, and I have a feeling that they have to begin this season tomorrow. They are playing tomorrow, well and good. They have to begin this season. I think that performance was embarrassing. That performance last Wednesday was really embarrassing and literally is unacceptable. They cannot do it against Burnley. Burnley is a strong team, very, very strong team, can break things, and remember you're playing on Trafford, so in front of the fans. Imagine what the fans will be saying after that game. Imagine the songs they will be singing after that game. Imagine the pressure. The pressure is building when we lose that game tomorrow. If we lose that game tomorrow, the pressure is going to pile up. The pressure will pile up on Rúben Amorim, and I don't think that is what Rúben Amorim wants. That is what these players want, because sometimes you can change the manager, but that one doesn't mean the pressure will not be there. That one doesn't mean anything. They have to win. We are in a crisis at the moment. Manchester United in a crisis in game week 3. I never thought I could imagine Manchester United being in a crisis on game week 3. If you ask anybody, it's like we are in a continuation of last season, which we don't want to be. We are just continuing where we were last season. So something has to change. The way Rúben Amorim said it on the interview on Thursday or Wednesday, he said something has to change, and that's something that might change. That must change. Has to start from tomorrow. So it's a big tax, or it's a huge tax for Rúben Amorim in front of him. It's a huge, massive challenge for him, and he has to prove something. These players has to prove something. Even if the system they cry about, I think Rúben Amorim must change that system. If it's the mentality of winning they don't have, they have to win that game. If it's the performance they want, they have to win that game. Imagine how are you going to a preseason or 2 weeks break without you winning a single game in the Premier League, without you putting the performance people expect from you. Where will Manchester United be? So it's a huge test for these players. It's a huge test for their character. It's a huge step. Are they even listening to what the fans are saying? That is the most important one. The most important one is the players. Are they listening to what the fans are saying? Are they listening to the opinion of the fans? Are they really want to be or want to play for Manchester United? That is the biggest question they have in their room, or the biggest question they have to solve tomorrow. That is the puzzle they have. All Manchester United fans are waiting for this game tomorrow. And it's probably be asking, why did Manchester United become the most watched football club in last season? Why? The most watched football team in last season. It's because of the performance like this. Because all our heads or our minds are focusing to how will they do it tomorrow? How will they turn up tomorrow? So that is even the worry. What worries most Manchester United fans is how will they turn up tomorrow? How will these players turn up tomorrow? So that is the most important one. The puzzle to solve tomorrow, or what they're beginning their season tomorrow. Period. Tomorrow is the day Manchester United Football Club or Manchester United players begin their season. If they lose tomorrow, just know that is the picture. If they win tomorrow, it's the beginning of a new thing. If they draw tomorrow, it will be a disaster. And Rúben Amorim might walk because he has threatened to do it. He has threatened to do it not once, not twice. He has threatened to do it. So things have to start working tomorrow. We have to see the change tomorrow. I don't know what you guys think. That is my thought into Liverpool, Manchester United a must-win tomorrow. It's really massive game for Rúben Amorim and the Manchester United players as well. They have to show something. They have to prove something. Now we'll go straight to Premier League prediction game week 3. We have Chelsea versus Fulham. Interesting game coming up. That is the first game. Early kickoff. Always strange. Early kickoff, always strange. I think Fulham really played well against Manchester United last week. And Chelsea also had a massive walkout or a massive game last week. And they really did well. If you can't just check, I think Chelsea won. They won almost 5-1, yeah, against West Ham. But West Ham is not that strong team. So Fulham somehow different. So in my own opinion, I will go with a draw, but Chelsea stand a chance of winning this, but I will go with a draw on this. Wolves versus Everton, massive one. I think if you ask me this one probably Everton are very good. I watch Everton. Nani is a big change for them. Grealish is a very big change for them. Wolves are a little bit shaky, but very good team. So I will go with Everton into this to win 1-0. I think Everton are still in the morale after winning that game last week, where they played. They really played well. They really played well against Brighton. So they won 2-0 against Brighton. So basically, I don't think it's going to be that tough for them against Wolves, but it's also important to watch. So I will go with Everton win. But Tottenham versus Bournemouth, interesting game. That one is interesting. I think Tottenham have surprised a lot of people. Their performance, their new manager, Frank, they are doing a massive thing. They are doing massive work there. So probably I will go with Tottenham win on that. Manchester United versus Burnley, I've already talked about this. I think Manchester United needs to win this. I'll go with 2-0 into this. Sunderland versus Brentford, I still have doubts with this new team that came, this new team that were promoted. So I will go with the Brentford into this. They think they're stronger than Sunderland, and they should win that game. Newcastle versus Leeds, obvious. This is easy. Newcastle will win this, 100%. Leeds are a bit shaky, and they are not ready enough, if you ask me. But football can sometimes change you. Also, football can sometimes surprise you. So I'll go with the Leeds into this. Brighton versus Manchester City, interesting one. Interesting. Manchester City versus Brighton. Probably it will be more of a type of a game where both of them would want to control. Both of them, that one will be Sunday, by the way. Both of them would want to control the game, and I think if you ask me, after that loss, Manchester City will not want to lose again. They will not want to lose again. So I will go with Brighton into this. West Ham versus Forest, interesting one. I think if you ask me, West Ham a little bit shaky. Whatever they displayed against Chelsea was nowhere near close being the best team in the league. So one of the best team in the league. So Forest might pour out goals on West Ham. So I'll go with the Forest win on this. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Okay. I'm sorry. I think in the beginning I talked about Arsenal being at home. No, it's Liverpool at home. So this one is massive, massive game. If you ask me, I still see Arsenal winning this 1-0. I see Arsenal winning this 1-0. I don't know what you guys think, but that is my thought into this. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Massive game coming ahead of you there. I think in my own opinion or in my own view of this, Aston Villa have an upper hand on Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are good. Crystal Palace will shock you tomorrow. No, on Sunday. It's the last game on Sunday. Because they managed to beat Liverpool. Managed to beat Arsenal, if I'm not wrong. They drew against Arsenal. And they managed to beat City. They have 2 cups. Of course, they have sold some of their players. That is easy. That one is going to be a loss to them. So it's really important to see how they are playing this. Let me just see the last game. The last game they played. Crystal Palace played the last game against Forest and they came out 1-1. So that one is a massive one. If you ask me this, I think a draw will work on this. It's a draw game. I have a reservation for a draw into this. I don't know what you guys think. That is my thought into this. Smash a like on the video. If you know you're watching us for the first time, please just take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continued support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Until you do the next one, enjoy. Peace.